Hey everybody, here we go. We're gonna give you a top 10 tip video. Little beginner guide here for Athos Primitive. Brand new game, early access here, so let's dive right into it. Tip number 1. You're gonna want to grab, when you first start out, grab everything that you see. Not only are you gonna get resources for it, you're also going to get experience. The more experience you get, the faster you level up, the better stuff you get. So, tip number 1, grab everything from bushes, rocks on the beach, to wood, so you get started leveling up. Just like that. Also, once you get an axe, you're going to want to chop down trees. Again, for resources, and because you get 2 XP for every hit, so it's going to help you level up faster. Alright, tip number 2 is going to be understanding what your berries do. So you have red berries, which you're going to want to eat, because it'll fill your hunger. You have sleepy berries, which are going to be used later on in the game to make some sleeping feeder items for dinos. Blueberries are going to be your water. Green berries are going to be your energy. So the big 3 that you need right off the bat, you need your hunger berries, which are red, your blueberries, which give you water, and your green berries, which give you energy. Alright, beginner tip number 3 is figuring out what the differences are between your axe and your pick. So with your axe, you get stone, and then a little bit of flint from stones. With your pick, you get more flint, then you get stone, and you have the possibility of actually getting some iron ore just from these. You are going to need your pick for certain rocks, or you won't get anything from them with your axe. When it comes to trees, your pick will give you more thatch, and your axe will give you more wood. Tip number 4, which is going to come important fairly quickly when you're starting, is you want to split certain objects like your meat here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold shift and drag, and shift and drag, and you're going to want to split these, because off the bat, for when we want to start taming dinosaurs, we need rotten meat. So we want to get this to all expire fairly quickly here. So now, instead of having 1 expire in 150 seconds, we now have all of them expiring all at the same time. Tip number 5. So when we start attacking with our spear here, fight this parry here, right mouse button block. So it's going to be important when we're fighting. So we hit this guy, comes at us, put our block up, 0 damage. It does take stamina though. The other thing you can do is you can back away. Nice block, and he's down. So combination of blocking with moving, and once you're done, you're gonna have to eat some of those energy berries to get that stamina back up. Alright, tip number 6. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to build a couple campfires. They are gonna be used to cook your raw meat to give you some health back. But the main thing that I use them for right off the start is burning wood to give you ash, which is needed to make clay. So what I normally do is I get about 3 of them going right off the start. Take our wood, shift, split that, turn it on, go to the next one, put the wood in there, and go to the next one, split this wood, and turn it on. So now this way, we're actually gaining 3 times the amount of ash which is needed for clay, which is needed pretty early on in the game. Tip number 7 is we have engrams. As of right now, we do have a level cap in the game of level 28. This will probably change down the road. And we do have some engrams missing, but you're not going to have enough points to get everything. So I recommend early on to skip some of these engrams. You know, so here we have 5 pieces of clothing, maybe just get 2. Thatch base building, we probably don't need to get our sloped walls or anything like that, or our windows. Just build a box to start until we get down into our wood. Now, you do not need, say, the thatch foundation to unlock the wood foundation. They're all separate. They are not connected. All right, and tip number 8. When you're using your tools and they break, just like that one did right there, as of right now in the game, there is no way to fix the tools, so you do have to just craft a new one. With your early on tools, it doesn't really matter too much because they don't cost that much to craft, and they basically don't take that long to craft. So you just throw this one on the ground, put your new one up, and continue chopping away. Tip number 9, when you do finally start building your base, you can rotate your items with your wheel on your mouse. You can raise and lower your items by holding shift and using your mouse. Now for this, you are going to want to put your base down a little bit, because then you won't have to jump getting in and out of it. If you just leave it at the base height, you will have to jump into the door when you first start out. Tip number 10 is use of the mallet. So, as you can see on the left, our foundation has 2400 health. If it is damaged, we can repair it by hitting it with the mallet. If we hold our right mouse button, we have on the left repair thatch foundation, and on the right destruction. So if we take that, hit destruction, boom, there goes the foundation. So if you do mess up something with your base, you need your mallet, and you have to hold right and destroy it. That's going to be the first 10 tips that I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I missed for the early on, and hit that sub and like button to get this video out to as many people as possible. Thank you.